The tornado touched down about 8:30 last night, ripping through a 3-mile section of Rancho Santa Fe. Officials say the twister started at the ocean, more or less skipped over Solana Beach, finally touching down in Rancho Santa Fe. The hardest hit part was this area along Las Planaderas. Thousands of trees uprooted, landing on homes, crushing through rooftops. This home was completely buried. Residents say they had little warning.
There was suddenly an extremely high wind, and the rain came down horizontally, and it was storming. It sounded, like freight trains going by, and you could hear the crashes of trees falling, and it lasted about 5 minutes.
The largest tree in our property fell right on the roof, and that happened, and then the power pole came down, and the electrical flashes were going around, and then the power went out, of course, and it all happened in, I'd say, about 30 seconds.
LaBarish says the storm caused at least $50,000 of damage to his home. Work crews will work around the clock trying to repair the downed power lines, unblocking streets, and cutting down trees that may give way in the next storm. After cutting a path through this subdivision, the twister moved on to the Whispering Palms golf course. This garage used to be located 3 houses down from here. The tornado picked it up and dumped it in the front yard of this home. Miraculously, no one was injured in any of the tornado touchdowns. Further east of here, the storms caused even more problems. The normally dry San Dieguito riverbed is now swollen with over 8 to 10 feet of water, and overnight it washed out this bridge, the only link between Rancho Santa Fe and the Cerro Dueño area. Over 150 people are stranded. The residents have been without water or electricity since last night. Officials are calling the subdivision the Cerro Dueño Island. There's absolutely no way into the area except by boat or airplane.
We've got 2 pregnant ladies over there. One of them's about 9.5 months, but so far no labor pains. All we can do now is stand by, try to keep the people off the bridge, because this looks like it's getting ready to go, and monitor the situation.
Plumlee says so far there's no emergency situation here, but the Sheriff's Department and the Office of Disaster Preparedness are standing by. If the situation does get worse, residents may be evacuated by boat or helicopters. Paula Zahn, News 8, Rancho Santa Fe.
I'm Liz Pursell in North County, where Encinitas Boulevard, a road that leads to Rancho Santa Fe, was closed this morning. The San Dieguito riverbed was anything but dry, thanks to the rain. The fact that the road was covered by fast-moving water didn't appear to faze these motorists, although there were those who opted to take another route.
I got a service call on Rancho Santa Fe. I'll go around the long way.
You're going to go around the long way?
Yeah, I think so.
Some cars have made it through.
Yeah? And what if I don't? Then I got to call my boss and tell him I'm stuck on a road that's closed? Not worth it.
Not far away in Olivenhain, Charlie, Ricky, and friends spent the day cleaning up after a wicked windstorm that hit last night. The winds ripped the roof off a barn, and it landed on top of Ricky's house.
Well, the roof, from what I can tell now, the roof came off of the barn, which is right next to my house. It flew over, hit some trees, and landed on top of my house and just shattered, putting good-sized holes in the roof and all kinds of stuff. It must have been either a lot of wind or a tornado, or a twister of some kind.
The force of the wind was so strong it wedged a piece of wood in between the glass and the metal of a car window. The front windshield of the car was also shattered, and a sheet metal chimney was blown away. The barn and Charlie Ricky's house were the only 2 buildings in the area that were damaged. Liz Pursell, News 8, Olivenhain.